Yo, what's up everyone? Happy Monday to everyone. Got a pretty sweet one tonight. A deck that I've never played before, and we just kind of said, let's play. And so we're going to be playing Togekiss Psychic. And so I wish I could say that I was the architect of this deck, but sadly that is not the case. Someone else already built a pretty sweet list, and we just kind of hopped in here and smacked their list up here. There was one card that was missing. That card was Will. I'm not sure how big of a fan I am for Will. For those of you who don't know what Will does, Will says that for your next coin flip, you can basically, reflip it. I'm not sure. It might even say like just change the result to heads, but I'm not sure exactly what Will does 100%, but I know it's used with the coin flips. It's used with Togekiss, but sadly it is not in Twin Leaf at the moment, so we got to change it. Although I wonder if I would have changed it anyway. I'm just not a big fan of like a card that only has a couple synergies here and there. But the list is sweet, and that card is sweet to include. So if you're thinking about including it, please do. But again, we've got kind of just like a traditional psychic shell here, and then Togekiss is kind of stuck in the mix. So if you don't know what Togekiss does, Togekiss has the Wonder Kiss ability. When your opponent's active is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, it's just Guzzlord. You get to take an extra prize. And sadly, if it's tails, nothing happens. You just get your normal one. So we're hoping that maybe Togekiss can keep us in games that we shouldn't be around in, or maybe win us some games that we shouldn't. But, that's our plan with Togekiss. Now, to pair with Togekiss, we just got all the best cards in Psychic. Things like Kirlia and Gallade. Refinement lets us trade a card and draw two. And Gallade, Buddy Catch, just lets us go and get any supporter. Just busted. Best card in Psychic. Play it, play it, play it. Now, to pair with Kirlia and Gallade, we need some more support. So we got Xatu here, which lets us attach a basic Psychic Energy from hand to one of our bench Pokemon. And if we did that, we get to draw two cards. Malamar is another way for us to attach energy, except it's from our discard pile. Still basics, of course. And then we've just got some pretty strong basics here to round out. You've got Necrozma, whose special laser does 100, but an additional 60 if you have a special energy attached. Giratina here is just one that keeps coming back from our discard pile. Distortion Door lets us put it onto our bench from our discard pile. 3 energy gets 130 damage, and then we put 4 damage counters on one of our Pokemon. Those damage counters are going to kind of pair nicely with Monkey Dory here, whose Adrena Brain ability lets us move 3 damage counters from one of our Pokemon to our opponents. So it's kind of like our muscle band in a way, if we've gotten off a Necrozma attack, or not Necrozma, Giratina attack. And of course, we're playing Rainbow Energy to kind of synergize. We've got all these extra attachments from Malamar and Monkey Dory. Not Monkey Dory, Xatu. So Monkey Dory's ability won't be too hard to get online here. And then just to round it off, some pretty other resourceful, useful Pokemon. We got Mew, Bench Barrier, never leave home without it. Psi Power is going to come into play, I'm sure. 1 energy, put 3 damage counters. And of course, Mimikyu. The all-scary Copycat attack. Copycat just copies any attack that isn't a GX. It just needs to be the one that was used last turn. It doesn't actually just get to copy the opponent's defending Pokemon. It's just the one attack that they used last turn. So, pretty nifty. Need a boss and a Guzma in our deck, obviously, because we're going to be bossing up things that we can KO so that we can get this Togekiss proc, because, of course, it's only to the active. Colress Tenacity. We need the energies to help pair with Xatu, get us some stadiums. We got some pretty good stadiums in this list. Some good, powerful supporters, things like Raihan teammates to round off our supporter list. Nothing really too exciting in the item department. We just got a ton of search because that's what Psychic has. We get things like Mysterious Treasure and Fog Crystal, which are pretty busted. Dimension Valley, just one of the best stadiums in the game. Each of our Psychic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 colorless less. And then, of course, Parallel City here as a Disruption Stadium. This is Brunno Nevs' list, and if you guys were watching, I think we streamed their tournament progress a couple weeks ago. And, they went to the finals round, and they flipped 3 tails in a row with Togekiss. So I felt really bad for them watching that happen, but I thought their list was pretty sweet. So here we are playing Brunno Nevs' list. Just the one change. We went Ball Guy over Will. All right, let's start with Mew. We got Togepi here. I got Colress. We got Monkey Dory. So yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a card. Love to start Mew in the face of a Morpeko. We got a pretty strong hand. Mew to stop any bench shenanigans. All right, I'm going to put Tynamo on the bench. We are killing that Tynamo. We are killing that Dynamo. One of the cool things I forgot to mention until way late is we got these new turn markers over here. So those are super sweet on Twin Leaf. You can see it's my turn now. So I do want to start with a Fog Crystal here. Fog Crystal is going to find us lots of cool, neat things. I mostly wanted to see if there was a Routes in our deck, but there is no Routes. There is a Natu, though, but is there a Xatu? So we've got some pretty rough prizing here, but we'll make do. So what's this going to grab us, then? It might just grab us an Inkay here. Let's bench said Inkay. Let's drop down a Monkey Dory. Let's Professor's Letter. I forgot to check if the Togepi line was in here, so fortunately we have another chance. Togetic, Togekiss is in the deck, so those are great. Let's grab 2 Psychic Energy. I don't think I really want to do too much here, so let's bench Togepi. If I Colress, I'm drawing 5 now, and honestly I think that that's fine. So let's just play Colress here and see what we get. There's Togekiss and there's Rainbow Energy. Rainbow Energy will be pretty nifty with Monkey Dory the following turn. Colress's Tenacity is a pretty sweet card as well. But let's go ahead and Psy Power. Let's just get rid of Togepi here. Or not, Dynamo. Alright, hey, there's the Routes. Good draw off our prizes. We did it! Alright. Stormy Mountain coming down. Trying to think if there's any cool way for us to get some Monkey Dory Gambage going on next turn. I don't think so. I might Colress Tenacity for not Dimension Valley, but I might just grab... oh, there's Zapdos. Monkey Dory is probably going to clean up pretty well in this matchup. Here's Counter Catcher. See what's going to get Counter Catcher. Our poor Togepi, no! And then we are going to get Marnie. Marnie didn't do too much. If our Togepi goes down here, and we do get to just slam a Teammates, which is pretty sweet. But I don't know what the Teammates is going to grab us. Alright, here's Rescue Stretcher. Gonna put Dynamo deck down, maybe? I mean, I'm going after the Dynamo again if we can. Let's keep them off their Dynamotor. Alright. So. Yeah, I mean, not a lot we can do this turn, right? Let's Nest Ball here. And let's just grab a Routes. Let's bench said Routes. Let's go ahead and attach energy here. Let's retreat into Mew. I think I want to save the Mysterious Treasure for next turn and just go ahead and get my Kirlia, so we'll kind of save our resources here. Let's go ahead and Psy Power. We're going after the Dynamo again. And we'll grab a Guzma. Don't hate the Guzma either. Things are working out pretty well here for us so far. Here's a Greens Exploration. Counter, a lot needs to happen for this Greens to be busted. It might just be set up at the moment. This counter energy is probably never going to be online at this point, to be honest. Need to get Kirlia online, get our draw going. Alright, there's U-turn board, Buddy Poffin. I would love a basic that could take some KOs here. We're a little far off from that. We're just going to be Psy powering around here. Buddy Poffin. I gotta imagine it's going to get Zebstrika and Mareep, which it does. There's U-turn board. 2 more Pico. Let's see what ends up happening here. Lightning Energy, retreat, and going to take care of our Mew here. I'm just going to go up into Monkey Dory, I think. Parallel's pretty nifty here. I do like myself a Parallel a lot. So let's drop down a Parallel. I want to face it towards my opponent here. See what they end up doing. Gotta imagine. Oh, okay, so they get rid of Electabuzz, but they keep Morpeko. That's a very interesting decision there. So I might want to Mysterious Treasure away Guzma, and then I can teammates. But what am I teammatesing for? So let's Mysterious Treasure. Let's get rid of Guzma. And I guess I could just go up into Gallade, but I think I'd rather get Kirlia. So let's grab Kirlia here. Let's teammates, and let's just get some value off of Giratina. So let's grab Giratina. Let's grab Malamar. All right. Let's go ahead and discard Giratina. Hopefully get some good draws here. There is Psychic Energy, so not bad at all. So let's go ahead and use Distortion Door. Let's put one here and one here. Let's go up into Malamar. Let's Psychic Recharge an energy to Tina. Let's go ahead and put an energy on Monkey Dory, and then let's end our turn here. All right. Slow turn that go round, but I think our opponent just doesn't have a lot going on here. If they get into Zebstrika, obviously things change a little bit, so I'd like to deal with that ASAP if I could. If they get rid of Kirlia, we're kind of in a bad spot. I'm hoping this Parallel is going to do some work. Maybe I should have Night Stretchered for Mew, but I don't think I see a lot of... All right, there's Green's Exploration again. Green's has got to get a Stadium, right? Because they can't really bench too much with this Parallel unless they go some other things. All right, there's Green's. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my son's getting put down for night time. Kudos to the wife for taking the last 30 or so minutes so I can get in some game time. All right, taking some time on this Greens. I got to imagine that Zebstrika is going to come to play. I could very much see an Escape Rope being an option. Yeah, there's Ultra Ball Escape Rope. I guess they can't grab Zebstrika. They got to get away to get Zebstrika, but at this point they got to have it, right? All right, here's Quick Ball as well. Do they have a Stadium? Silent Lab would be a little tough for us. Yeah, the Escape Rope plus Zapdos, the Electro Power plus Zapdos would have been kind of brutal if they get this Monkey Dory out. So, discarding the Elekid. Grabbing Flaffy. All right, evolves into Mareep. Going to use Dynamotor here. Going to go on to Morpeko. So, probably going to Torment us here. Going to Escape Rope. We'll go up into... I guess Giratina, to be honest. All right, attach another energy here. They're going to do 50 plus 20. We can kind of clean that up a little bit. All right, there's Buddy Poffin. Not a card that I like to see, so we can just discard that and draw some cards. Opponent has no cards in hand. Do I even want to bother with playing the Iono then? We're still a little bit of ways from an attack, to be honest. So I can go Counter Energy. I can go Night Stretcher. Let's grab a Mew. Let's put Mew here. Let's go ahead and Psychic Recharge. Let's put an energy onto Monkey Dory. And then let's just end our turn. Opponent's got one card in hand. We didn't play our Iono. Didn't want to play it. We got Mew back to prevent some of the spread damage. Once we get a special energy, we can start Monkey Doring pretty well. If we get an energy too, Giratina will be able to attack in. Again, I feel pretty good about the spot we're in. We got 26 minutes. This is probably pretty tough for Lightning Spread on the whole. All right, Torment is the right call. There's Rare Candy. Let's go ahead and Refinement away. Let's get rid of Quick Ball here, see what we get. There's Raihan, Rare Candy, Iono. Again, don't hate any of that. Let's see. What can we start picking off over here? So let's go. I know it's an extra energy here. But let's go Prism Energy to Monkey Dory. Let's go ahead and Adrenobrain. Let's take 30 off of there. Let's put that onto the Blitzel. Let's hit OK. And then let's just end our turn. Next turn's probably going to be our Ono turn. Right now, we're just kind of, like every time he torments, right, we just throw that damage back at him. So it's not really doing much for him to torment. I think he was trying to set up a Zapdos play too. Like now Zapdos Muscle Band gets this Giratina down, but like kind of okay with it. Let's bring back Giratina and do the thing. Taking some damage off of Togepi would have been cute, but not really sure what that looks like. Alright, gonna go up here into Zapdos. Gonna do some damage. Alright. I do just have VS Seeker, and I do just have VS Seeker for Colress, so I kind of like that play a lot. Is there anything I want to discard? Let's discard the Iono, and let's see what we draw. There's Gallade. I like to see Gallade a lot, so let's go up into Gallade. Let's Evo Soda here. Let's grab the Togetic, and let's just evolve there. I need to find a way to get energy in my deck, and I think the best way to get energy is to just Colress. I could always go Dimension Value, but that still leaves me a little short, and it also leaves this Parallel off the board. So, let's do this. Let's Monkey Dory. Let's Adrenobrain. Let's take some damage counters off of our guy here. Let's put 2 there. Let's put 1 on Morpeko. I don't know if they're playing Raichu, but it makes a lot of sense. Oh, does it have to be on one of their Pokemon? Alright, there we go. Let's take a prize. Alright, we get Xatu. Xatu's pretty nifty. I just really want energy, right? Have I used Colress Tenacity? I think it's in my deck. So let's just play Colress Tenacity. Let's Buddy Catch here. Oh, it looks like I don't have Colress Tenacity. Oh, there it is. All right, Colress Tenacity. Let's hit OK. Let's play Colress Tenacity. Let's grab Energy. Let's just grab Dimension Value, just so we have it. You know, it's nice to have. We'll go up here into Giratina, and I am just going to Shadow Impact. Let's put them damage counters onto Monkey Dory. Hit OK. Take another prize. All right. And we could potentially win next turn. Potentially. We just got to get into Togetic. All right, Ordinary Rod being shown to us. Here's Volkner. Volkner is item and a lightning card. I don't know what it is in Psychic, but whenever I play Psychic, it just brings out the best in me as a player sometimes. Maybe it's just that Psychic's busted, right? I do really like all the decisions that you get to make in Psychic. I feel like we've made a lot of right decisions so far. You only get 1,000 of them per turn. If Giratina does go down, we're just going to go straight up into Monkey Dory, throw some damage counters on Morpeko. We can use this Raihan to charge up our next attacker, which will probably be Gallade or Togepi. All right, there's Energy Nest Ball off the Volkner. They could Torment here to stall. But I'm just going to, if they do that, just retreat. So here's Dynamotor getting this Electabuzz set up potentially. All right, energy on Electabuzz. Torment or take the prize. Yeah, and Mitch Berry and Mew probably making this matchup really tough. All right, we'll just go up in a Monkey Dory here. Let's not beat around any bushes. There's Arven, which to be honest was probably the card I was going to search up. So I want to start with a Buddy Catch just to see what I have in terms of evolution searching. And I just have Evolution Incense, so I mean that's definitely the play that we're grabbing. We'll go ahead and grab Boss, and then I will Arven for what I hope is the win. So there's U-turn board, and there is Evolution Incense. Let's go ahead and move some damage counters around. Let's play Evolution Incense. Let's grab our Togekiss. We're going to win now. We got 2 prizes left. How about we just win now? I don't wait for turns. We don't do that here. We just go for the win. Yeah, I think everything is lining up pretty nicely here. Let's just do the thing. Mind bend. We flipped the heads! We flipped the heads! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was sick. That was sick. We do not have... Oh, Jay had no basics. We do have a basic, though. We got a pretty good one. Monkey Dory is a pretty good starter, to be honest. And we'll take an extra card here. Arven is a pretty sweet look, especially since we have Hisuian and Heavy Ball to look at our prizes to see if Buddy Buddy's prized. We do get to go Energy. Cleffa is probably not long for this world. All right, there's Giratina. We have Ultra Ball in hand, too, which is pretty sweet with Giratina. So let's go ahead and Hisuian Heavy Ball here. And there's 2. There's 2 that I want. Am I more likely to get cards back from my discard pile, or am I more likely to get something back from my deck? I think I got to go not too early game, right? So let's go not to. I do want to Arven here, because we do have Buddy Buddy Poffin in our deck. So it's probably Buddy Buddy Poffin and probably U-turn board. I could get Mew and KO and just win off the donk, which I kind of want to win today, if I'm going to be honest. So I think that's the game plan here. So let's go Buddy Buddy Poffin. Gosh, I feel so bad for this. Someone stop me. Someone stop me right now. But, I mean, we just got to do it, right? Sorry, Jay. All right, let's play our nemesis buddy, Gym Leader Josh. So, set the background. You have to remember, a couple weeks ago, Gym Leader Josh was going for his metal badge. All right, 2-0 into my kind of mid fire deck, because all fire decks are kind of mid, in my opinion. But we ended up playing spoiler that evening, even after losing our first game and then going into our second game. Going into our second game as a bye. We somehow were playing for the finals. And we ended up coming back and winning, you know? It was a sweet game. So Josh is going to play spoiler now. We're 2-0. Energy on Uxie here. You hate to see it. We'll see what ends up happening here, though, of course. Need to get my Adrenabrain down ASAP if we can. Chaotic Swell going to the discard pile. I don't think this is a great matchup for us, so I'm going to be honest. We just got to be smart with how we do it. So I got to go Colress Tenacity here. Let's see what we got. I got Artisan, and of course we do have some special energies in the deck. I think I just want Mystery Energy for now. Let's go Artisan. Let's use Artisan. I do have Routes and Kirlia, so I need to get Gallade up and running ASAP, and I think now's the time. We got to do it. So let's go ahead and get routes going. Let's attach a mystery energy here. Let's go ahead and be optimistic and bench an Inkay and hope that we can get it evolved in turn, and then we'll just end our turn from here. We got a lot of good draws. Dimension Valley is a good one. We can just get to KOing. Kirlia, Inkay can help us out. We just really need to find another supporter. If we don't find another supporter, I think this game goes Josh. Honestly, I might even like to find ourselves there's Shuppet. But if we find ourselves a special energy, maybe like Artisan that. All right, natural Colress experiment on turn 2. That's pretty good. So we're going to see this 1 card in the LostZone go up to 3, and then at least up to 4 with Comfy. So we need to get moving. We need to get moving fast. We need big top deck here. I think I maybe misplayed that last turn a little bit. I should have probably gotten the special energy, expecting to go, Monkey Dory the following turn if this Uxie finds its way into the active. So 4 cards going Trainer's Mail there. 4 cards in the LostZone. Gonna Lost Vacuum Artisan here. All right, here's Acrobike. Just dig in some more. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough for us to come back from here. This is a pretty hot start from Josh. He deserves it. Josh deserves this hot start. Good player. Good friend. All right, Buddy Poffin. Not great here for us. But no Uxie spread is also pretty good for us as well. So, we're just going to do that and pass. I think we're probably going to see Bennett, sack Bennett, go get Colress. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is LostZone this turn. So we're losing potentially both our bench Pokemon, and then we just got Giratina to rely on. It just depends on as Sableye comes down, because Josh, who does have a huge hand here, still needs exactly Retreat Tool, Energy, Sableye, or a way to get all those cards. Which again, 9 cards in hand. That's going to be 3 added to it, up to 12. Plus another look off of Comfy. So 13 cards in hand to have any of those 3 cards in that combination. Buddy Poffin, oddly enough, doesn't grab Sableye. Sableye's got 80 HP. But we are going to see Mew Duskull here. So probably just has it, is what we're seeing. Probably just has it. We'll see if Josh makes, I think, kind of like an upper tier play here. So I think what you end up doing is you end up taking maybe routes. You put maybe like 2 damage counters on Inkay, and then you put the rest on Giratina. And then that way, if I choose to attack with Giratina, I've got to take out my own Inkay. So just something I think is kind of a bit of a heads up play if he has all those things in hand. So I hope Josh isn't sniping the stream right now and learning about this, because I think that would be a really, really heads up play there. Because if you take the bench, you take routes and Inkay, then Giratina just gets to attack in and it's not placing damage counters anywhere. Oh, okay. Oh, we drew Arven, which is like the best card we could have drawn, right? So let's play Arven. Arven is just going to grab Evo Soda. And then do I have another tool? I don't. All right, so let's grab Evo Soda here. Let's go ahead and Evo Soda up into Kirlia. Evolve our routes. And then I kind of want to discard Psychic Energy. Draw 2. There's Xatu. I actually really like Xatu. I wish we had access to something else. Because we drew Xatu, I kind of want to go Buddy Poffin now. Maybe offer up this Xatu here. I got a Night Stretcher this energy back to hand because I needs it. Let's go here. And then let's plop down Mimikyu because I'm going to use Mimikyu as a sacrifice here. I think I just got to take this KO regardless. So let's do it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Lusamine. Lusamine is not a great card. No, I've kind of guaranteed myself kind of like okay. So it's still going to be hard to take a double KO. They'd have to go Inkay Natu as their double KO. And if they go Inkay Natu, then they'll leave me a chance to get into Gallade, which is something I'd much rather see. They're going to go up in a Mew. We'll see what they end up doing here. Again, if they go Inkay Natu, I'm very pleased. If they do Kirlia, it's going to be 8. Then they have 4. They can go Mimikyu and take 2. And then that leaves me Natu and Inkay and a potential chance to get into those cards. So spell tag on Mew here. I hate to see it, but it is what it is. So again, 10 cards in hand from Josh. Does he have an energy? Oh, there's Dusclops. Dusclops is probably just GG's, right? Because Dusclops blow up, take Natu, take 3 prizes this turn, leave me with Inkay Giratina. That's rough. Plus the spell tag. Oh, gonna go into Uxie. Just no energy, maybe? Just no energy. Alright, let's refinement. And we are going to dench Lusamine. And we do find Gallade here. Let's grab Gallade. Let's Buddy Catch. Buddy Catch could Colress, and we could just Colress into a bajillion things that I think we'd like. So let's grab the Colress. Fighting Fury Belt on the Giratina. Let's go ahead and Field Blower that away. And then let's Colress for a bajillion. Alright, these are things I like to see. These are things I like to see. Oh, I forgot to evolve. So let's start with a parallel. Let's face it upwards. Man, I really think messed that one up quite a bit that turn. Let's go Monkey Dory. Let's attach Aurora. Let's get rid of Togepi here. I think I just want to take damage off of probably. I think let's just get the full grass and let's take it off the Mimikyu. And let's put it onto this Mew up here. And then let's go ahead and let's see, if I put 4 here, we're putting that into Sableye range. So it's got to go on the Monkey Dory, I think. So let's go ahead and Shadow Impact here for another KO. And let's put it on the Monkey Dory. Ooh, this is a tough matchup, dude. Level Ball is great. If we can get into Malamar, we got another attacker here. If they go Mew for all the good stuff, they can like KO. We got teammates for reasonable, like KO this and then KO something else. Just need this to work out for us. Can it happen? There's Dust Noir. Dust Noir can KO a lot of things. All right, here's Counter Catcher. I don't really care that much about Counter Catcher. Monkey Dory is coming into the active. All right, and then here's Raihan. So Raihan for that energy. Josh has been digging for that energy for a while. Hasn't LostZone any. I wonder if there's some prizes over there. Josh has a lot of chances to go for 3 prizes, right? He can go 4, 2, 4. That's 8 damage counters. No, 4, 2, 4 is 10 plus 2 somewhere else. Curse Blast. Gonna give us a prize. There's U-turn board. I respect that. Is this a reset stamp, maybe? All right. Oh, put all the damage on Giratina here. Can't take out Gallade. and Monkey Dory. Still got to deal with Giratina. So going to take 3 prizes here. Now I just get to, like, kill him. So, Dimension Valley. Raihan for energy. So let's level ball first. I got energy. Do I have Raihan in my deck? Okay. So let's grab Mutahand. Let's Buddy Catch. Let's grab Raihan here. So Raihan energy, get energy, ping damage. So let's start with the ping damage, right? All right. So now let's Raihan. Oh, Josh has got to go up into Sableye. Let's Raihan. Energy there. Let's go and get other energy. Let's attach other energy. Let's go U-turn board. Let's retreat into Gallade. Let's play Dimension Valley. And then let's Swirling Slice for knockout. Got to shoot back an energy. We'll shoot it back to Monkey Dory. GG's. Oh, God. All right, we won. We somehow won. Woo! All right, 3-0, baby.